Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Moradio Emmanuel. Yes, today we'll be looking at the difference between using your VLOOKUP and using your XLOOKUP. And also we're talking about some if. I have my Excel sheet here where I have the master sheet. So we want to compare between the VLOOKUP and the XLOOKUP. Now, to me, I prefer using the XLOOKUP. So you might prefer using the VLOOKUP. We can also use index and match, but in our subsequent class, we're going to talk about index and match. But today, we'll talk about VLOOKUP. Remember in my last video, I told you that VLOOKUP stands for vertical looking up. You want to look up vertically. We also have the HLOOKUP, but the XLOOKUP is the mother of them all. But let's look at now on this sheet, my master sheet, I have document number, we have the vendor name, we have the quantity, the price, and the amount. Now, my result sheet, I have some selected document numbers. But one thing I want to do is now for instance, my boss asks me, okay, hello, young man, I want you to get the vendor names of this document numbers or these items, the quantity they supplied us, the price, and also the amount. Now, let me automate the amount by saying equal to this multiply by this, and so I can just click down. That one is that. Now I want to look up for my vendor name from my master sheet. Instead of you copying and paste, we have so many GRNs here, like I told you. Instead of you copying and looking for that particular one, you can simply do what? You look for it using your command, your VLOOKUP. Now, what will I do? I am going to, in starting, I click on where I want the result to appear, equal sign, equal to, my V. Automatically, the system would give me different commands that start with V. What I intend doing is my VLOOKUP. I'll click on the VLOOKUP, double click. Now we have lookup value. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this GRN number, then comma, first followed it. Now the next thing is the table array. Where are we looking at it from? Where are we looking for this GRN from? That's my master sheet. Now my master sheet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag down my master sheet. Click and drag down. Fine. Then what next? My comma. What next is the vendor name is in what column? We have column 1, we have column 2. So I know my vendor name is on what? Column 2. So I'm going to type in my column um number is 2. Number 2, that means 1. The B stands for 2, the C stands for 3, the D stands for 4, the E stands for 5. So my vendor name is on what? Column 2. Then what next? My comma. Then I'll just simply select the first, that's first match, that's exact match. You double click. Then you close your bracket and you enter. And there you have it here. The result is we have what? The ozone shipping. They want to verify. Are we sure? You can also go back to your master sheet to look for it manually. Yeah, we have been able to use what VLOOKUP here. What next will I do? Instead of me using that, okay, for the purpose of this class, I'm going to do that command again. Then I'll just click and drag equal to VLOOKUP. Yes, for emphasis sake, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this GRN. Click on it. Then I have my what? My color comma. Then my table array. You just simply come to this place. You click and drag. Thank you. Then what column is my vendor's name at? I have column 1, column 2. Just select column 2, then you have then 0, which also means what? Exact match. You close your bracket, you enter. I have big technology. I'll simply, instead of doing that exercise again, I'll simply click and drag down and I have it. So if you click, you see it's linking you. So automatically you have all the vendor names you'll be needing. So let me just format this for it to look better, kind of presentable. Okay, but this is not needed. If you want to do it, it's fine. But what we're after is using the VLOOKUP. And so I want to also use VLOOKUP in looking for my quantity. What did they supply actually? What did they supply us? equal to your VLOOKUP. What quantity was supplied? What am I looking for? Still the same GRN on the quantity. I'll click on my GRN, comma, go back to my master sheet. You click and drag, and yes. And now one thing is, remember our vendor's name was on what? On this B column. That means one column. A stands for one, B stands for two. Then we're looking for quantity. It stands for what? Three. That's the third column. You simply your comma, then three and zero, comma, zero, and you close your brackets. I have ozone shipping supplied us 150 quantity. I just click and drag and automatically you get the quantity. Now for my price, I want to know actually ozone layer supplied us 150, fine. What was the price they used in supplying us? You can also VLOOKUP it, equals to VLOOKUP. You click on that GRN, same GRN, that's the document number, comma, go back to your master sheet, select all the items on your master sheet, and there you go. Then your comma, then your price is on what column? Column 1, A, column 2, column 3, column 4, comma, 0, and you close your brackets and you enter. It automatically gives you the price and you just click and drag. Automatically everything sums itself up. You can just format thereafter and you're good to go. Invariably you just tell your boss, okay, I've been able to identify what was supplied at what. Sometimes it might also have the document date. You can also look for it. We can be looking for the date too, but since we won't be needing that here, so I have my quantity looking up all uh, based on my formula using the lookup. We have the quantity, we have the price, we have the amount, and you're good to go.